I felt really far behind on my release schedule, and I was gonna try and catch up and bust my ass and get the new Dragon Ball dissection out ASAP, but oh fuck no. The first trailer for the new TMNT movie dropped, and I'm a total Ninja Turtle fag, and I have to bring everything to a screeching halt just so I can put my 2 cents in, even though every other fucker on the internet has already done so. And the only ones who are actually going to watch this video are my loyal viewers. But you know what? Fuck all those other guys. That's right. Fuck your black nerds, and your alpha omega sins, and your beyond the trailers, and whoever the fuck these people are, fuck them. Because I'm above just turning on a camera and spewing out whatever just comes to mind. I'm here to bring you a quality viewing experience. That means a fully written script and a properly edited video, because you people deserve no less from me. And I am here to raise the bar on random opinion piece videos on YouTube. Alright, now that I've explained why my video's out like 2.5 weeks late, let's talk about some TMNT. With the release of the Bay Turtles trailer, and yes, I know he's only the producer, but fucker got top billing in the trailer, I'm calling him the goddamn Bay Turtles, came the inevitable outcry of raped childhoods by nostalgic pissy neckbeards picking apart any piece of the trailer that went against their definitive version of the TMNT. And in this video, I'm going to attempt to shut these people up by looking at all the things that they are raging about and comparing it to the rest of the franchise to see if it's really that blasphemous. Number 1! What's wrong with your face? Okay, so the TMNT are ugly as sin. Honestly, I don't think they're that bad, and once I saw them in motion, it didn't bug me at all. I mean, the Turtles have had several redesigns over the decades, and this is just one more to add to the list. People mostly seem to be freaking out about the nostrils, which, newsflash, Turtles have nostrils. And it makes sense that they have them in this movie since they're trying to be portrayed in a more realistic setting. As for the lips, yeah, that's something weird and completely unique to this version of the Turtles. But it's a minor aesthetic difference, and is no more major than the Turtles having 3 toes. Plus, it could have gone way worse. Number 2! The Turtles are fucking huge. Yeah, and that's weird to me too, considering the Turtles have always been portrayed as fairly short, with the tallest being the 2003 versions, which were taller than April but still smaller than Casey. In this movie, they're about 6.5 to 7 feet tall, but it's not like they're kaiju-sized. They're still small enough to fulfill the same roles that they always have. Really, it's like bitching that Hugh Jackman is too tall to play Wolverine. Oh wait, people actually fucking do that. Seriously, is there nothing you people won't bitch about? Number 3! The Shredder is a honky. A major part of the Shredder's character is that he is a Japanese man named Orokusaki who leads a group of ninja called the Foot. In this version, he's a white guy named Eric Sachs, who seems to have some fascination with Japanese culture and will probably be inspired by some ancient version of Orokusaki. This one really rubbed people the wrong way, and I'd like to take a moment to point out that not all core versions of the Shredder have been Orokusaki, and I am of course referring to my personal favorite incarnation of the character, Krell, from the 2003 version of the series that was an alien that was inspired by an ancient ninja named Orokusaki. So it's not like a similar concept hasn't been done before. Plus, he's portrayed by William fuck-mothering Finkner, who's completely awesome in anything I've ever seen him in, so for the moment, I'm willing to accept our whitewashed corporate weeaboo Shredder. Number 4, the Turtles are all grimdark and aren't fun. I'm not sure where people are getting this from. Yes, the overall tone of the trailer is bleak, but once the Turtles show up near the end, that comes to a complete stop. We see them sledding downhill at high speeds yelling woohoo, which leads to Donnie pulling a fastball special with Raph that totally wrecks a Hummer. It's a short scene, but it sure looked like they were having a lot of fun to me. And then there's the mass gag with Mikey at the end, and I thought that was perfect. Just because they're trying to be more realistic doesn't mean it has to lose its sense of fun. An excellent example of this would be the Amazing Spider-Man films. And finally, number 5. They fucked up the origin. Which origin would that be again? The one where Splinter was the pet rat of Hamada Yoshi and was mutated along with 4 turtles that he trained to kill the Shredder? Or do you mean the one where Yoshi is Splinter and trained 4 mutant turtles to fight a goofball version of the Shredder that hangs out with a talking brain in an eyeball fortress? Or is it ruining the one where Splinter and the turtles were lab animals that were reincarnations of Hamada Yoshi and his 4 sons? Or could you be talking about the one where Yoshi was the guardian of an alien race? Oh! I got it. You probably mean the one where Yoshi is Splinter and had 4 pet turtles, and Shredder kidnaps Yoshi's daughter. The point I'm trying to make here is that every version of the TMNT is different and takes the mythos in its own direction. And I can already hear people writing in the comments about how This is different! It changed too much. It has nothing to do with previous versions of the Turtles. Oh really? From what they have hinted at in the trailer, Shredder and April O'Neil's father created the TMNT, or at very least, the mutagen that made them. So the things we could take away from this are, Shredder is involved in the Turtles' creation to some degree, April's dad is a scientist, the ooze is man-made, and the Turtles might be experiments. Have any other versions of the TMNT done this? Why yes, they have. In the IDW comics, which are fucking awesome by the way, the Turtles are lab animals that are experimented on by April and Baxter Stockman. In the movies, the ooze was created by humans. In the 2012 cartoon, April's dad is a scientist. In the 1987 cartoon, which is easily the most recognizable and for many the definitive version of TMNT, Shredder creates the Ninja Turtles. A lot of people seem to forget that the mutagen that was poured down the sewer was done so by Oroku Saki himself. Okay, now can everyone stop getting their tampons in a twist over this, please? Probably not. Now, what do I personally think of the trailer? Meh, it was okay. The action looks solid, and if the humor is like the gag Mikey pulled at the end of the trailer, and not the juvenile piss and ball humor from the Bayformer films, then I expect to at very least enjoy the movie. The only things that concern me are Megan Fox's April, because she's always been terrible in every movie I've seen her in, and the fan theory that Splinter could be April's dad. Now who knows, maybe Megan Fox has gotten better since then, and will do a decent job. And if the Splinter theory ends up being correct, maybe they'll do it in such a way that really ties the story together, and makes for a really good reinvention of the TMNT's origin. So, that's my thoughts on the teaser trailer. What do you guys think? Were you part of the hate bandwagon? And if so, did this video change your thoughts at all? If not, why? Or have you always been cool with the movie? Feel free to discuss in the comments below, and I'm gonna get to work on the next Dragon Ball dissection video. And by get to work, I mean start watching the Tournament Saga. Yeah, I'm a really busy guy, so I'm a little behind. Sorry.